Right, hello everyone and welcome to this new video on the channel. So today is Saturday the 13th of April 2024 and today we've got game number 92 of the 23-24 season on the channel, as once again we're back at the Eco Power Stadium for the second of 3 home games in a row. So ready for some League 2 action between Doncaster Rovers versus Accrington Stanley. So in today's video I've got my thoughts pre and post match as well as the match day vlog itself. So without further ado, let's get into the video. Okay, so just before getting to my pre-match thoughts, if you could please like the video and subscribe to the channel if you're not already. Let's see if we can hit 30 likes on this video. So anyway, let's get into these pre-match thoughts then, and I think the best place to start is with the league table. So starting with my team and their hosts, Doncaster Rovers, we are currently now in 10th position. Yep, we're somehow in the top 10 after how we started the season out of 24 teams. So currently 4 points off the playoffs, which, I mean, I can't believe we've clawed it back this much, to be fair. Even if we don't make the playoffs, we've done superb just to get to this stage alone. But it's kind of in that situation where you're relying on other teams dropping points, but as long as we do all we can and finish the season as strong as possible in these last 4 games, then that's all we can do. And as for Accrington Stanley, they are currently in 17th place out of 24th with not really a lot to play for, to be honest with. They're in no danger of going down, but it's also very unlikely, apart from a miracle, that they're going to make the playoffs as well. So in Doncaster Rovers' last game, they had a 2-1 home win against Walsall on Tuesday, which I was at. If you want to check that video out, it's the last one on my channel, so go and have a look if you want to after this one. So that now means we've won 7 in a row, which just sounds ridiculous. Most we've ever won since 1947 in a row, and we've only lost 1 in 14 as well, so absolutely superb form at the minute. And like I say, if we carry on this trajectory, then we have got a very good chance of making the playoffs. But obviously you've got to rely on, you know, the likes of Crawley, Barrow, Crewe, and even teams below them, you know, Walsall and Wimbledon. You've got to rely on them dropping points. I mean, I know we have got Barrow coming up on Saturday, but you know, you are relying on other teams, so all we can do is win the last 4 games or pick up as many points as possible and just hope that the other teams do drop points here and there. And you know, if they do, fantastic, we made playoffs. If not, we've had a superb season, or especially a superb season since February, and it's just going to carry on into next season if we don't manage to do it this year. So in Accrington Stanley's last result, they had a 3-1 away win at Stockport County, which means they're currently unbeaten to having drawn the game before that. But they're in a bit hit and miss form, to be fair. They've had a mixture of different results, and I think the best way to describe that is inconsistency, and that's kind of how it's been since the sacked long-term manager John Coleman, which, you know, it has been there for absolutely ages. And you know, to sack him in the way we did as well, and not even like put out a proper statement as such, is, you know, it's just a bit disrespectful, I think. But you know, we've got to get on with life after John Coleman now, and I think this year, I think we just want to steady the ship, and then I think it's gonna be a tough season for him next year, but we'll have to wait and see how they do. So in the previous results between us and Accrington this season, this is actually our 4th meeting of the season, as we got drawn in the first round of the FA Cup against each other, which the first game ended in a 2-2 draw, which means we went to a replay, which Rovers won 2-1 in extra time. And then in the league game back in December, in probably the coldest game I have ever been to in my life, I absolutely threw it down. If you want to see how bad the conditions were, I did go to this game server as a YouTube video a few months back, but that ended in a 0-0 draw. So I think that brings me nicely on to my prediction for today then. So are Rovers going to get their 8th win in a row, or are Accrington going to get the first win against Rovers this season? My prediction is, this is a game that, to be fair, I am a bit worried about, because compared to the last games and the games coming up, this is one that we'd be expected to win. Accrington's not really going out to play for, you know, they're struggling after John Coleman's left, and they are a bit of our bogey team as well. But I just have confidence in the lads. I just think we're going to do it. I think we're going to get 8 in a row, and I think we're going to batter them. I mean, I could be wrong, but, you know, that's just what I think. So I'm going to go Doncaster Rovers 3, Accrington Stanley 0. Anyway, that is it for my pre-match thoughts event, so let's head on over to the Eco Power Stadium. Let's get into some pre-match and let's see how the day goes.
I think people forget I've took a group from under 12.
Time at the end of half, and just at the end of that, Colchester scored against Crewe as well, so 1 point off of the playoffs as it stands. This is going to go down to a wire. Wow, it is great. I think we've got something to play for here. Still Rovers 2, Accrington 0. Let's see how this goes. Half time 2-0 to the Rovers. Overall, the team is going in the second half.
It's going down. The shit's going down. The shit's going down. Going down. Watching Super Donny, running on the show. Oh, everywhere we go. Run! Even when it goes wrong, it goes wrong.
Tell him. Aye.
I just don't think he was mad. Oh, who gives a fuck?
There was 6 minutes by the time at the end of this game. 6 minutes.
people don't believe me.
So at full time, it's finished Doncaster Rovers 4, Accrington Stanley 0, and wow, what a superb performance once again. We're absolutely superb, and something I've not seen for a while from his team. We're ruthless. I mean, you know, I've known games where we've dominated, but apart from like the Grimsby one where we've not really put teams to bed, but I mean today, we're absolutely superb. I mean, don't get me wrong, I thought Accrington were pretty poor, but you have still got to beat what is in front of you. And it's just so amazing to see. It's amazing just to, you know, go to a match, not even like thinking, you know, hopefully we can win, but, you know, thinking that you're going to dominate teams. And that's what we've been doing lately. And it's just such a good feeling. Feeling that I've not been used to just because of these last 3.5 seasons or so where it's just been so poor. So it's just lovely to have that back and see the momentum of the club starting to rise again. I mean, and you think back to like last February when we were fighting for our lives against Sutton, and now we are, you know, a point away from a playoff. It's ridiculous to look back at. I mean, before last Tuesday's game against Walsall, we were 7 points off the playoffs, and now we're down to a point. I mean, you kind of joke about it when it's 7 points away, like, oh, let's get ready for Wembley. You know, we're going to win playoffs and stuff like that. And then, you know, we get that win on Tuesday, it's 4 points. Win today, it's a point. And then all of a sudden, it's like, not even a joke anymore. You know, we could actually do this. And, yeah, pretty mad to think about. Yeah, I mean, yeah, just kind of lost for words at a minute because you just did not see this coming. I mean, we're just hoping to survive, never mind potentially go up. I mean, still got 3 games to go left in this season, so anything can happen in them 3 games, but I suppose it's just like I've been saying, we've just got to go through each game. There's no we can do about other teams' results, so we've just got to keep winning, and if we can do that, hopefully, like I say, the teams above us can slip up and we can clinch one of them playoff spots. But nevertheless, it has been a superb season. Hopefully, we can keep this going. But anyway, I am going to leave the video here. So thank you very much for watching. If you're new around here, please subscribe to the channel and drop a like on video whether you're an old or new viewer. Also, don't forget to follow my social media at Adam Gittings PT on pretty much every platform. So head over to there and follow me on them platforms. So the next match is going to be on Tuesday night. We have got Harworth Colliery versus Staveley Miners Welfare Reserve. So in the meantime, thank you very much for watching. Take care, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.